Well, hello there. A continued journey. This is the 30. Thank you for joining me on this week. I want to thank you. Episode 201, 201, as we are continuing the journey. What a great time we had last week as we celebrated our 200th episode. Oh, what a fantastic time. I hope you were able to join us. If you weren't able to join us on last week, live or in replay, make sure that you do that. For those that hundreds that were with us on last week, I want to certainly thank you. You missed a great celebration. Want to thank those that also participated in our giveaways. We had two big winners for our coaching, 30-minute coaching session from myself on behalf of the Jackman Group. We also had a giveaway from Sean from T-Mobile. We also had a giveaway from Cassandra's book. So we had a great time, just kind of still basking in all of the celebration. If you were here on last week, I want to make sure that you get some credit. Drop in the chat. What was your favorite part of last week's celebration? Drop that in the chat, in the comments. Let me know what was your favorite part of last week's celebration. I know mine was just having a great time with all of our guests. Thanks again for all the guests that joined me. My dear wife, Steph, Erica, Sean Anderson, Cassandra Terry, Chris Arnone. Let's see who else was here. Let's see. Did I miss anyone? I hope I didn't miss anyone. Cassandra, Sean, Chris, Erica, and Steph. So that was a fantastic time. Shout out to Erica, who's here. Hello, Erica. I look forward to having Erica. Was one of our, although she was a guest of ours, she was one of our winners, and she had earned herself a 30-minute counseling meeting. Well, not counseling, but coaching meeting with myself, and she has already cashed in on that. So we'll see her soon. Want to also thank Essence. Essence was the other winner for the coaching sessions, and I had an opportunity to chat with Essence on today. Shout out to her all the way in Austin, Texas, and all of our many guests that were here, all of our many viewers and listeners. Thank you so very much. It was fantastic. We had a great chat, a great time for an hour on the 30. So we, as opposed to 30 minutes, we went a whole hour and about 8 minutes, I think. But tell us, what was your favorite time from the hour episode, or milestone 200 episodes last week? If you missed it, you can go back to our YouTube channel, which is at the 30 with Patrick. You can check that. That's on our YouTube channel, or you can check it on LinkedIn. But all of our episodes are on our YouTube channel. That's at the 30 with Patrick. And I got a message earlier from YouTube that today is our anniversary. The celebration continues. So it's our anniversary of being on YouTube. So that is, I'm telling you, the celebration. We should be celebrating all month long. So what I'm going to do, I am going to actually give away some more merch today. I didn't get a chance last week to really give away some merch, but I am going to give away, because of our anniversary on YouTube. We're gonna do that on today. Let's see here. Let's check in. Favorite part was your guest trying to win all the prizes. That was classic. All of our guests, our 5 guests that were on, trying to win all of the prizes. But your boy is always looking out for you. So make sure that I'm going to help you out. Not just our guests, because our guests are not here, but they're actually viewers now. So viewers, I'm going to be looking out for you. So I'm going to give away some merch on today's show. I'm going to give you an opportunity to win some t-shirts, some Jackman Group t-shirts. And I'm also going to show you how you can pick up some merch on your own. So don't wait for giveaways, but you could go to our website and pick up some merch there. And I'm going to show you how to do that. But it was fun. I can't wait for episode. Maybe we'll do that for episode 225 or 250, and we'll have that again. But it was indeed a great time, and I want to thank all of you for being part of it from the depth of my heart. I want to thank you so very much. So as we set the stage, as we look in terms of continuing the journey, you know what the 30 is all about. What our mission is, what our charge is really to give you, the viewers and listeners, an opportunity to provide relevant information and insight that will help you to enhance your personal, professional, and spiritual lives. That's what we are here for. That's what we've been doing from April 2020 up until now and beyond. And we will continue to do that. So that's where we are heading, starting from today and all the way through until the Lord says it's time for us to end. And when you stop watching, viewers, or stop listening, then we'll end. But more importantly, is in a time that when the Lord says it's time to end, then we'll end. If He says go, we'll go. So we'll continue bringing our information. We'll continue with interviewing some awesome guests. We have some lined up already, starting from next week. So you'll start to see some more guests coming in. We have lined up from, I think, from next week all the way through till June. But if you want to be a guest under 30, I'm going to drop our, let me see here, if I can find my website. Actually, I'm going to put the information up as opposed to me speaking it. Well, I'm going to speak it and show it. If you would like to be a guest under 30, simply send me an email, info@jackmangroup.llc.com. That's info@jackmangroup.llc.com. And we will send you the information in terms of how to become a guest. If you are a business, small business, large business, and you'd like to become a sponsor of the 30, you can also send us that information to this website. If you'd like to be a sponsor, do that. info@jackmangroup.llc.com. And we will certainly follow up with you because we have some sponsorships slots that's available. And we want to make sure that we can tell your story out to the viewers and listeners that we have under 30. So what are we going to be talking about today? Pretty much giving you a lineup in terms of what's to come, talking about what is the mission of the 30, what we've done in the past, and what we're looking to do in the future. I want to make sure that we have guests that can speak to our viewers, that can not only speak to our viewers, but also tell their story, also tell where they started and where they are now and where they're going. So that's what we are going to do going forward as the journey continues. So we are looking for some powerful guests, some very insightful guests that's looking to share to help you, our viewers and listeners, but also help themselves, right? So you know what we are all about. It's not about us, but it's about helping you, the viewers, and also helping our guests to get their story out, to get their services out, so that we all can learn from it. So if you would like, if you have a suggestion, because I'm taking suggestions, I'm taking names, I'm taking comments. If you would like to comment on what type of show you would like to have going forward, where we should really focus, I'd like to hear from you too, because I don't want to put shows on or bring guests on because of me, because I like to hear them or see them or speak with them. But we would like to have individuals or topics that you would like for us to cover. Things that you think will benefit not just you, but benefit the masses, right? We're not going to do politics. That's for sure. We're not going to do politics on that show on this show. So that's out, right? So we're not going to talk politics. We're not going to bring politicians on unless they have something of value that will help our community. Of course, it's all about personal, professional, and spiritual development. Those three, right? So if you would like a specific topic that you would like for us to cover, to talk about, that you think is beneficial for our general audience, go ahead and do that. Drop that either in the chat, or you can send me an email, and we would love to see where you are and how we can help our general audience. It's funny, Erica says here, I'm sure Boost Mobile would like to be a sponsor. I know, right? Sean gave a full commercial on last week. I'm still waiting for the check from Boost Mobile for his commercial because it was an ad. So I'm continuing to reach out to him and says, hey, if Boost Mobile would like to be a sponsor, we'd love to have them on. But I'm waiting for the check from Sean and his team for what they did on last week. But Sean is awesome. I've known Sean for a long time, and I'm happy to see that he's excelling in the area of what he is doing now. Went from a sales rep on up to a director, and that's fantastic. So I give Sean a big shout out. But send that check, Sean, from Boost Mobile. We will happily take it. So let's continue. Part of what the show will offer going forward as well is continuing to have engagement and interviewing and talking to our viewers. One of the shows that I would love to have, which is a goal of mine, is really to have those that are long-term viewers and listeners, have them on the show, right? Want to have them as guests because they've been viewers for such a long time. I'm sure that they want to have a say in terms of what they would like to see as long-term viewers. So one of my goals is to contact those viewers that I know have been long-term viewers and have them come on the show so that they can talk about what their experience has been, what they've learned, what are some of the important episodes that they thought were most impactful for them. So that's part of the plan for going forward. I'm also going to continue to talk about leadership because leadership is a passion of mine, it's a purpose of mine. From the Jackman Group perspective, we concentrate on leadership development, leadership training, leadership coaching. So leadership is a passion of mine. Development is my purpose, one of my purposes in life. So we're going to be talking a lot more about leadership and leaders, how it is to become a more effective leader. So we'll be talking more about that. I'll talk about my experience, both as a leader and my experience from training, coaching, and developing leaders. So we'll be talking more about that as well. Let's see. Erica's on fire today. Topic for the 30. Let us know how you stayed consistent over the years, how you pick your guests. Wow, that's a good one. I like that, Erica. Maybe I'll put that into one of our shows in June or July. That's a great idea. See, that's what I like. I like to really interact with our viewers and get your ideas. But I'm going to take this one, Erica, how I've stayed consistent over the years with the 30 and how I picked the guests for the show. That is fantastic. Thank you. If you have any other ideas, if you are watching out there, whether live or replay, and you have an idea, drop it in the chat. If you have an idea for a topic, go ahead and do that. Drop it in the chat. I think that's a great idea. I'm sure that you all have some more ideas and thoughts. One of the shows that I want to do, and as I talk to more people, right, because we're all doing multiple things. We have multiple ideas, multiple thoughts. We're all working and serving in multiple ways. So one of the shows that I'm going to do is how do we manage some of these things, right? How do we manage our time? And I'm going to bring a guest on he teaches part of our program, our leadership training and time management. So I'm going to bring him on to talk about time management and what we should look at and how should we manage our time effectively, because we are doing so many things. We're all over the board. We have different uh, whether it's a job, a side gig, family, uh, ministry, friends, sports. So I'm going to bring him on as a guest, and I'm going to have him interview him around time management and how do we effectively manage our time, because time is valuable. We all have 24 hours in a day, folks. How do we manage those 24 hours? And I'm sure that we don't work all 24 hours. So out of that 24 hours, we probably sleep anywhere from 5 to 8 hours, right? On average. So let's say we have out of 24, maybe 17 hours, right? So we have 17 hours. And what do we do in those 17 hours? How do we manage that? What are some of the strategies that we can utilize to become more effective in our time management? If you have families, so we have to spend time with our loved ones. So how do we effectively manage that? So I'm going to bring him on and we're going to talk about that. I'm going to interview him and we'll talk about that. We'll really bring that to you, the viewers, because I know that is something that we all struggle with, to be more effective with our time. And as we go forward, I'm going to start to peel back various layers and tell more about how what we're doing, how we get to where we are. Because I think it's important to really tell our story, to really tell you what we're doing and how we've gotten there, as Erica said, not in just one aspect, not just in the 30, but also from a business standpoint, also from family standpoint. So we're going to be doing that. Of course, the 30 is a production of the Jackman Group LLC. And I'm going to be talking about the Jackman Group and what we do. So as you know, we are a training and development company. We specialize in leadership training and development, coaching, strategic and planning. So we do, whether it's a one-on-one coaching or group coaching, we're going to be talking about that. We'll also talk about some of the things that we're going to be doing in the future. So I'm going to take a short break. I'm going to come back and I'm going to continue and give you some ideas as to what we're going to be doing coming up here shortly. So stick around. Great. So thank you for being here again. This is the 30. This is post 2000, episode 2001. The journey continues. I said I'm going to come back and kind of talk with you a little bit more about what we're doing, where we are going. I'm also going to be talking about and exposing you, introducing you to some of our team members, give you a behind the scene view of how we do things, not just at the 30, but also at the Jackman Group. So we're going to unveil some of those things. We're going to put you behind the scenes because those are things that we've done. The Jackman Group has been in business now. This will be December will be we launched the business. Well, we formed the business in December of 20, what's that? 2010. And we officially launched the business in 2011. I think it was January of 2011. So we've been in business for extended period of time, and we've gone some ups, we've gone some downs. We've had some great times. We have some very challenging times. So I'm going to be talking about some of those things as we go forward in the coming months, and just want to give you some idea, because sometimes we look at businesses and we look at entrepreneurs and we think sometimes that it's all beautiful, right? That everything that we wake up and everything is good, we open up the business and everything is successful. Well, I'm here to tell you it's not that, right? It's not that. You're going to have to go through some stuff. You're going to have to go through some challenging times. But what happens when you go through those times? I talk to young entrepreneurs a lot. Those that call or reach out and says, "Can you help me? Do you have any thoughts?" And I ask them a couple of things. I ask them one. First and foremost, where is your faith? Do you have a faith life? Do you have a relationship with the Lord? Right? Now, why do I ask them that? Some don't, and I understand that. But I ask them, where is their faith? What? And then secondly, what are their goals? What do they hope to accomplish? Now, why would I ask them that? Here's why. If you are in business for any length of time, you will understand why this is important. Here's why. Because not everything is going to be gravy. You're not going to be successful right away. Like in life, you're going to have some good times and you're going to have some very challenging times. When the challenging time comes, and trust me, it will come, what do you have to draw on? So if you don't have a faith life, if you don't have a source, for my source, it's God. It's Him, because through Him, from Him, everything flows. So if you don't have a faith life, a faith walk, you're going to struggle, because you are going to have some good times and you're going to have some challenging times. I'm just telling you as it is. And when the challenging times comes, what are you going to do? Where are you going to go? Are you going to fold your tent and quit? Well, that's not going to help anyone. There's a saying, quitters never win and winners never quit, right? So when times of challenge or hard times comes, where are you going to go? Where's your source? So it's a faith walk. I tell entrepreneurs all the time, it's a faith walk. You open up the doors, you launch your business. It's a faith walk. So you got to walk this thing out. And the other part, number two, is what are your goals? What do you hope to accomplish? Well, I've talked about goals over and over and over again. And you'll be surprised how many people don't have goals, don't set goals. And I'm always amazed by the number of people that don't have any goals. Well, I'm just going to open up the business and just go. Well, go where? What do you want to accomplish? Right? So what are your goals? So you really have to think about that. Start to map out your goals. We give away our goal sheet. That's complimentary, because I want more people to set goals. Not only set goals, but go after these goals. Be intentional in everything that you do. And yeah, what happens if you don't reach your goals? Great question. You reset them and go again. But you have to be intentional to go after these goals. What is your goal? What's your strategy? What's your action steps? So you just don't wake up and says, well, I'm going to open up my business. Yeah, well, go for it. But if you're really serious, and I'm not saying that you going to be a billionaire, It's whatever you desire to be. If you want to make an extra $5 a week, go for it, right? If you want to make an extra $50 a week, go for it. It's there. But it's what is your goal? The third thing that I tell entrepreneurs or those that are serious about going after their goals, serious about whatever it is, right? Whatever goal it is. You don't have to be an entrepreneur, but you could be a leader. You could be someone that just want to get to the next level. So in addition to faith and goals, I also talk with them about hard work. You'll be surprised again to see how many people think that success is going to happen without work. Folks, it doesn't happen like that. And if you have heard me, if you watch this show any amount of times, you've heard me. If I've had the opportunity to speak with you or speak at your event, you've heard me say this before. There's one place, there's only one place where S in success comes before W in work. And guess where that is? Yes, folks, dictionary still exists. It's in a dictionary. Whether it's an online dictionary or a physical dictionary, that's the only place where S comes before W. But in order to be successful, you're going to have to put in the work. And some people don't want to work. But in order to reach any level of success, and you define whatever level of success you want to reach. I don't know where you are, what you want to do, but if you want to be successful in any aspect of life, and again, you determine what success is. Don't allow others to determine your own success. You determine what success is, whatever success looks and means to you. But if you want to be successful in any aspect of life, it's going to take work. It's going to take work. So I just want to come on and thank everyone for last week's celebration. And I said that I'm going to do a giveaway. So let me, here's what I'm going to make it easy. I'm going to make it quite easy. And Erica, no, you can't win again, Erica, as opposed to going through our countdown, the giveaway tool. Here's what I'm going to do. The first person that put in the chat, hashtag the Jackman Group LLC, hashtag the Jackman Group LLC. The first person that do that in the comments, hashtag the Jackman Group LLC. I'm going to give you a Jackman Group shirt. Let's see. No, Erica, you can't win again. So the first person that does that, hashtag the Jackman Group LLC, I'm going to is trying hard. She is trying hard. I'm going to have to give you a shirt, Erica. But in addition to that, if you want to see that, and I can't give it to you now, Erica, because you spelled the last name incorrectly. I was going to give it to you, but no, I cannot now. Hashtag the Jackman Group LLC. The Jackman Group LLC. So you can do that live or you can do that in replay. I'll give it to you. Well, no, let's do it live because I don't want to go back and forth on replay. So if you do that, the first person that puts that in the comments, in the chat, I'll follow up with you, and then I'll send out a shirt to you. Well, that's about it for now. I think I've gone on for a little bit too long, but I want to thank you again, folks. I truly, truly had a great time on last week, and I want to thank you for showing up. You don't have to show up, you don't have to watch the show, but you do, and I thank you so very much. So I look forward to next week. I look forward to the coming weeks and coming months ahead. And as we take this journey together, I say, may God bless you and may God continue to be with you. I love you dearly, and we'll see you next week. Peace.